What's up everyone, it's Emma. Welcome back to my channel. I feel like this video is going to be kind of rambly. I don't know. I wanted to do a little chit chat, kind of like the ones that they do when, you know, people are driving, sort of like a drive with me, or like when they're eating and they chat about random things, except we're obviously not driving and we're not eating, so we're just hanging out. So yeah, I wanted to film one of these because I thought it would be fun, and I have a couple random things that I want to talk about, so we're gonna do that. Before we get into today's video, don't forget to like and subscribe and comment down below anything that you want to talk about or anything that I mentioned in this video that you want to respond to, anything like that. And also comment down below any video ideas that you would like me to do. And don't forget to turn on those post notifications so you can be notified when I upload. First things first, I'm really sleepy today, so if it's noticeable, my apologies. The reason that I'm so tired is that we went to a networking event yesterday, and the event itself was really fun. We had some food, we met some people, and we're, you know, trying to build community. One of my mother's friends invited us. Ignore that noise. One of my mother's friends invited us, and it was really fun, but it took a lot out of me. I don't know why this happens. I feel like it's one of those things where people talk about, you know, people have talked about the fact that ever since the pandemic, it's kind of socializing is a different experience. I feel like I've always been that way though, where I love socializing and meeting people and stuff. It just takes a lot out of me, and so I'm really exhausted the next day, especially if it's sort of an evening event. So yeah, I'm really tired today. Feeling really good though, but very tired. The weather has also been really weird lately. I feel like it's been weird everywhere. Here specifically, we got a wave of heat, so it's been crazy. It's kind of cooling down now again, but it was really hot the last couple of days, and it made me realize that I am definitely not ready for summer. I'm not a big summer person. In California, it's, at least here, it's really hot, and it's just, you can't really do much, and I'm not really productive. Yeah. So summer's definitely not my favorite season. Maybe if I was living in a different place, it might be, but I don't know. It's never been my favorite season. Even when I was in South Africa, I've always been more of a fall, spring person. So yeah, I guess that's kind of going to carry over here too, because I definitely am not ready for summer. But yeah, we got a taste of summer this week, and I realized I'm not ready for it because it's just a lot. I have a question to anyone who has experienced daylight savings for their life, for their entire life, because I've only experienced it for 6 years, maybe 7, coming up on 7 years, and do you ever get used to it? Is there ever a point where your body gets used to it and it doesn't take you out every time it happens? Because it royally messed with me this time around. I thought that when it changed and we went forwards, that it would be a little bit easier, because I think typically it has been easier for me to adjust to that time. I don't really know. This time around it wasn't. It took me a week to kind of get back into the swing of things, and I don't know. I don't know if it was because I had a lot going on. I've had a lot going on this month, and so I was busy, and so it affected me more. I'm not really sure, but it was interesting. It really was, and I just want to know, please tell me that at some point it gets better. We don't have daylight savings in South Africa, so this is not something that I grew up with. This is not something that I had to adjust to and that is in me, you know, instilled in me. But yeah, please let me know, anyone who does it register at some point to where you have, you know, the clocks change and you're just like, cool, you know, we continue on. yeah, because I need to know. I really do. As I mentioned, life has been very busy lately, but of course, very, very fun. One of the things that has been happening is my mother is officially a content creator, which means I am officially her editor. That's been a really fun challenge for me in the best way, in the sense that, you know, her videos are pretty different to the ones that I do and the ones that I have edited for friends in the past, and so it's a different style. It's just really, you know, it's really cool though. I'm enjoying it. I love editing, as I've mentioned before, and so I'm excited to do that and to continue doing that. And yeah, that's one of the things that we've been doing. We've also been trying to network more, so we're going to lots of events. She's doing events, I'm doing events, we're doing different things, and that's been really fun. We just recently started getting back into it kind of in full swing, which is why I said I'm really sleepy today. And because it usually, I don't know, it takes me a day to recover. I'm not really sure if I mentioned that earlier when I spoke about it, but the point that I was trying to make was that it's just sometimes takes me a day to recover. So we're, yeah, especially if the event is in the evening. But it's really fun and we're enjoying this season of life. In terms of videos, I am in a very strange place with those because obviously I make weekly videos and I really enjoy them, but I am struggling with how much to put out of what, because I obviously love, I think one of my favorite videos, if not my favorite to do, is music. I love doing the singing stuff, you know, covers and everything, and I've recently gotten into posting videos where I sing and I play the piano, and I'm going to do more of those, whether it's full covers or shorts. So stay tuned for that. But it's weird because I want to post those, and I'm, you know, trying to just post as much of that as I can because you guys love it, I love it, it's really, really fun, and I know you guys especially love the piano ones, where I'm playing the keyboard and stuff, and so I really, really, really appreciate that. By the way, I've gotten a lot of love on those, all my covers, but I've gotten a lot of love on those ones, the ones that I've done on the piano, and I really appreciate that because it's something that I'm exploring, and posting that out there is really, really scary. So thank you all for your kind comments on those, on all of my videos, but on those especially. It's really, really appreciated, and it helps me to continue doing that. But what I was saying was, it's a really strange place to be. Ignore the noise. It's really noisy here all the time. I don't know why. I feel like I said that in another video, but yeah, I'm struggling with how much to post when and where, because I don't want to post songs every week because I don't want to overload everyone, and I want each cover to kind of get the attention. I don't know if that makes sense. I want it to kind of sit for a little bit and to, you know, kind of have the spotlight before I post the next one. Obviously sometimes I post one the one week and then one the other week, and so it's not always, you know, where I give it attention to try to give it the spotlight, but it's something that I really try to do. And then, you know, but my issue is that I don't really know in this particular time that I'm at. I'm trying to figure out what videos to post other than the music, and I'm struggling with that at the moment. So that's where I'm at, and so you know, I'm in the place where I want the covers to marinate, but I also, marinate maybe is not the word, I don't know, like to just sit for a little bit and just have that attention on that specific cover. But I also want to post more of the shorts with the piano covers because you guys seem to love those as well. But then I'm also kind of trying to figure out, okay, when I'm not posting the covers, what other videos can I post? So that I'm kind of struggling with right now, and I don't know, that's where I'm at. I would really love if you guys have any suggestions on what videos I can do, whether it's music or otherwise. Let me know. And yeah, I don't know, that's kind of the update that I have for today. This is going to be it for today's video. If you guys liked it, please give it a big thumbs up. Please subscribe if you haven't already. I have a bunch of new subscribers, so welcome to all of you. Thank you for subscribing. Really excited to have you. And yeah, I will see you all in my next video. I hope that everybody has a great weekend. Hope that you enjoy the last couple days of March. It's crazy. I feel like this year is flying by. But I hope that you have a good weekend. Hope that you have a good day. That's in a weird order, but it's fine. Yeah, take care of yourselves, take care of each other, and I will see you all next time. Bye!